We've got a little problem.
Oh, hello! Oh, my! Oh,
no. I guess they really don't want us to pass today. The snake on the road. Guys, we've got a situation. Pitch black. This is so scary. There is no one here to help us. Jim is there. I'm dying. We did it. We're very sweaty, but we did it.
I'm very proud of us. It's really hard to work out when this sort of situations.
We definitely gave it our best shot. So now we're heading over to breakfast. I want to.
We've done really well.
We've got an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Half an hour. Sweaty tomato fish. Update. I had my boiled egg and I was very happy. We are now on the bus. What time is it actually? Hello. It's now about, should be about 9:30. And we're now in our bus. This is the bus of 40 people. Everyone say hey! And we have 2 hours on the road, and then I think we stop for lunch, and our driver's lovely taught us how to say hello in Arabic. Salam Malika. Salam Malika.
Alaykum assalam.
Alaykum. Alaykum.
Alaykum.
Alaykum assalam. Alaykum assalam, and that's the greeting after salam alaikum.
Alaykum assalam.
Alaikum.
We'll get it, we'll get it.
We'll get it.
Could you sit front on? Is it working? Driver will have a stop soon to get some water and
Now, this was our first travel day and it was a 10-hour road trip. So we spent a lot of time together on that bus. So what we did was learn Arabic, we learned to sing some local songs and just felt a bit delirious towards the end. Hamid was just explaining this flag up here, and it's the Berber one. So the blue represents the Atlantic Ocean, I believe, and the green are the Atlas Mountains, and then the yellow is the Sahara Desert, and then the sign in the middle is meant to represent the Sed in Berber, and it's meant to mean free people and free men. Just learning a few facts. Marrakech is one of 4 imperial cities, and the official language is Arabic. But in 2011, Berber is now a language here as well. It's like a secondary language, and they also still speak a little bit of French. It's still taught in schools, but it's not the official language. So I don't know that. Hamid had just said that in Berber to say hello is Azul. Does Azul mean in my heart?
be close to my heart.
Oh, be close to my heart. Azul. Oh, it's been about an hour on the road and we are now pretty much in like the Atlas Mountains. We're like partly up it and the views here are beautiful. We stopped at various points of the trip because look at those views. The valleys are beautiful and it's definitely a scenic route. Hamid just told us that this gentleman here is 107 years old.
12 children.
12 children! Wow! He's been a very busy man.
No contraception, you know, no TV. You can keep your video. When they have dinner, no TV, nothing to do, make children. Same as my father. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters. And
We've got a little problem. We're trying to go past the mountain, but there's some construction work blocking that road, so I'm not sure how we're going to get across. But our driver looks like he's not panicking, so...
Oh, hello! Oh, my!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No road today, Hamid said. I guess they really don't want us to pass today. Wow! During this time, our hearts were pumping, nerves were spreading around, but Laksan, our driver, was as calm can be. He was actually dancing in the driver's seat, so yeah, all good. We've managed it! Dancing to the local Moroccan music. I call this the snake. This is our happy stop, which is basically a wee and refresh spot. And good thing about traveling with Intrepid is that they usually just bring 2 big 5-litre water bottles. We can fill up our water bottle without having to get lots of mini ones. Carl's just chilling without a beer.
No, I know. Sorry.
Sorry, it's okay.
It's, you know, it's Islamic country. I try to be respectful. Plus, they didn't have beer. Halfway through the first sort of proper day of the tour, and everyone's having fun on the bus. Driver's a good guy, the guide's a good guy, everyone's having a good laugh. Spirited to high despite sort of, you know, the mountain falling down on the road.
There's a snake on the road. Ah! There's a little village down here called Imuzer, which means little waterfall. We are now in the Tichka Mountains, which means lost, which I can see why. I always seem to nap whenever I'm on a bus, so I had a nap. I woke up pretty delirious, but I woke up because somebody said there was lunch being served.
Everyone's feeling very alive.
Sleepy,
sleepy. And I know. Exactly. Everyone's like, look at all the face. Little sleepy, sleepy shoe, sleepy shoe.
This was the point from when you see a tired, hungry shoe to a very happy shoe. Thank you. Shukran. Shukran. We've ordered a veggie tagine that comes with some chicken skewers. So we've got 3 in this metal grill, and then inside we literally have massive chunks of potato, tomatoes, carrots and marrows marinated. And we've got these char grilled skewers with some herbs over the top. Now I'm happy.
It's good. It's good, is it?
Char grill, so it's crispy when you first have it. It has potatoes, because potatoes are a little bit more bland in flavour, so you can mix the spice with something that's plainer. We've got some mint tea in 1 cup. We've got some mint tea in 2 cups. We've got some mint. I could go all day. 3 cups. Pisaha means cheers.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers, big ears. Got some mint tea. Hamid taught us that pouring mint tea from a height is a sign of respect for your guests, and the higher it is and the more foam it is, the better it is. We're now all fed, we're very happy, and we're back on the road. At this point, we were singing a lot, dancing a lot, and just getting to know one another on the bus. So we're now in the Ounila Valley, and we are heading over to Ait Benhaddou, and we're currently in the southern slopes of the high Atlas. What do you think of the view?
View is gorgeous. Kind of what you want from Morocco. Just these amazing valleys, bright reds, bright greens, good contrasts, good people. So it's awesome.
We're room 17. We're literally right next to the pool. Ooh. Come on in. Wow, we've got so many beds. After another little nap in the bus, we've now arrived to our second hotel, and it's called Ksar Ait, and it's beautiful. So we've got the room at the bottom, and every room seems to be absolutely huge. So then we're going to go for a little swim, and then we're going to go for a walk for an hour and a half to the nearby town. So that will wake me up.
Shoe is about to attempt pour the tea from a great
It's quite heavy. I can't actually lift it.
Shoe is failing to pick up the tea from a height.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
I started so well.
Oh yeah.
It's called the Moroccan Tea Master. We went for a walk around the Casa of Ben Haddou, and reading online, a Ksar is a group of earthen buildings surrounded by high walls, and it's a very traditional pre-Saharan habitat. The housing that you see here is an example of some of the architecture that you see in southern Morocco, and it was unlike anything I've ever seen before, so the views were breathtaking, and it really felt like we were being transported back in time. According to the UNESCO website, the architecture of the Casa of Ben Haddou is one of the best and well preserved in the region, and all of the constructions and the houses built perfectly suit the climate, and it works in harmony with the natural and social environment, which is very interesting. You can actually hear the floor crumbling when you're walking over it. It's that old. It's all like crumbly. This is also where they filmed the arena scene in Gladiator, which is pretty darn cool. And here we see a wild Instagram boyfriend taking a picture of his best friend. Welcome to the 7:52 news with Shu. Now we're at the hotel restaurant and we're about to dig in. I assume we've got some Moroccan cuisine tonight, and then I think we're all going to chill out and have some wine and some chats, and then tomorrow we go to Segura.
She's looking at me, I don't have a clue.
Like the studios.
Yeah, that's the movie studios, right?
Yeah.
It's a small oasis town
Ounila Valley, and it's
on
a small
the
oasis
edge
town.
of the Sahara.
So we're almost in the Sahara, which we're gonna camp. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That's the day after, right?
Day after tomorrow. I'm just content. So content. I'm a bit sweaty. In places I shouldn't be sweaty. But other than that, I'm great.
So cute. It's still recording.
Thank you.
Awesome bread.
It's a chef. Vegetables, like what?
It's like spices. Oh,
Pumpkin,
yeah, it smells like it.
carrot, herbs. Da 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 da.
Darren, try and leave some for everyone else, okay?
Woo! For dinner, we had 3 different types of tagines. We had a meatball tagine, which was served with olives and candied lemons. We had a chicken tagine and also a vegetarian one as well. So if you are veggie, then fear not, because there's always a veggie option. And it's normally carrots, marrow, tomato. For the rest of the night, we got to know each other pretty well and started playing 3 truths and 1 lie, and then this happened. Guys, we've got a situation. It is nearly midnight. We've had a great night of 3 truths, 1 lie anyway. We are trying to get rid of a wasp in our room, and we're not even trying. The wasp is getting angrier and angrier. Anastasia is allergic to bee stings. Yeah. Would wasp have the same effect though? We don't want to kill it, and we don't want to open the door in case the light attracts other bugs, and we've texted our group chat but no one's replied. We might get the receptionist. It's pitch black. Oh my god, the receptionists have gone to bed. Oh my god. What? This is so scary. There is no one here to help us. Basically tonight we've got a new housemate, so it's the fact that we've got 2 extra beds, because the wasp's gonna need a bed tonight.
I'm gonna have to kill it.
No, don't kill it. It's literally, it's been trapped in a room, like it's not his fault. Wasps attracted to sugar?
Yeah.
Should we put some like jelly bean in it? You've got a starburst, we could put a starburst in it and try and attract the wasp. Here we see a wild wasp and being caught by a human girl. Okay, I'll open the window.
What am I to do now? Just throw it.
But what if it comes back?
We have to do it really quickly, right?
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Well done, well done, thank you. Shut the blinds in case the wasps can see us. Okay.
Well, we're facing our fears, aren't we, here?
This was actually meant to be just a general outro, so we had a great night with the, just a general bonding time at dinner. Goodbye, Bill.
Watching, he was there tonight. We know a lot of information about you now, so...
We know you've skydived before. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're actually going to go to Segura, right? And we're going to go to the movie studios where they filmed Game of Thrones and Indiana Jones. So good night. Good night to the champion wasp catcher. Yes, this is our bed, and this is the bed that would have been the wasp's bed, and the wasp and his lady friend. So good night. Say night. Good night, Bill and Margaret. You're not coming in here tonight.